Alright, so I'm just gonna whisper now. It's when you speak to somebody in person, chances are, like, first of all, there are other people who can hear what you're saying. There are other people who can hear your thoughts. There are other people who can hear what you say to yourself. People know what you're doing on your phone, what websites you've been on, what website you're thinking about going on, all in advance. If you're speaking to somebody, you don't actually know who's speaking through them. And I witnessed this firsthand, right in front of me. My brother, very clear that there was a group of people speaking to me through them, through him, directly to me. It's so clear that it was separate people. This isn't just a suspicion. It's as clear as fucking day. When you're speaking to somebody, you're not just speaking to them, you're speaking to somebody else. And if they aren't speaking to you, if they ain't saying anything direct to you, they can hear what you're saying. Okay? I don't really know how it works, but a theory I have is that it's one massive robot. Like, people everywhere are essentially not in control of their own bodies. They're essentially like a passenger in their own body, being guided by something else, and they may not even be aware that it's happening. And so they're able to orchestrate, this is just a theory, orchestrate a kind of everything relative to everything else. So you see certain things at certain times. It's precision advertising. They can persuade you, the list goes on, but being a bit vague. And the point I wanted to make was, I'm trying to think of an example from it when I say it's one giant robot. AI-driven robot, including the actual people themselves, essentially like terminals that can be used in any way by other people in other places in ways I don't even know how far it goes. I know that they can make you say things. They can make you say, just like use you like a puppet. They can certainly speak to you telepathically. And there's the targeted advertising, which is separate, but I believe the targeted advertising is related, because I want to say everybody's like a robot. Like, you can have somebody come by with a t-shirt that says something specific. It has an advert on the t-shirt. It's relative specifically to me, like somebody made that happen. It was a message for me from somebody. And so how do they get a person to walk across my vision at that exact moment? I can't think of any other way unless these people are actually controllable. I don't really know how that works, but it can be done. It's clear that it can be done. There's no other way. Well, I can think of that they were able to get all these adverts, people's with shirts going past at certain times of day, and precision timing. And I'm talking absolute such precision that they can somehow get somebody to walk past with a bag, carrying a handbag, like a bag, like a branded bag, and have it so that only 2 letters of the bag are visible to you. And it just so happened you just turn the corner, they just turn the bag just in time for you to turn, and it just happens to see like a certain couple letters or something specific to you. That's how precise it can be. And I don't know how that works, but they can do it, and they can speak through people, and they're getting me. They're making me saying certain words, even now as I make this video, that I can only hear myself. You won't be able to hear it unless you're in the know.